We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Matt Manning will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Up next for Chicago, Jerar Encarnacion, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. So digging in now, Eddie James watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the triple crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at two on the hit.
Stepping in, Jorge Pineda. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Palucci ranging into the outfield, and the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his...
Into the box now, Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Come on, go,
but that'll be off the wall in right center. Grisham ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores, and they now lead by 2. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double. Up next for Arizona, Eddie James, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Runners off for second. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Eddie James. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Standing in, Josh Naylor, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the payoff pitch home, hit to first, right to him. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. At the plate, Jeffrey Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the runner's trying for third. Reined in. And he'll take this one back for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Keston Hiura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2, and the runner's coming home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waring is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the White Sox, number 24.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Art Knott. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. At the plate, Evan White. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
First baseman, Evan White.
Here we go, guys.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's got it, and the Diamondbacks have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Diamondbacks earn their 116th win, tops in the division. Matt Manning records his 18th win of the year as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs on 13 hits.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Interleague Baseball next. Tommy Wilson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play. Stepping in, Eddie James watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Naylor. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it.
Come on, get there, get there.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryne Sandberg, Jeff Kent.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So striding forward now, Evan White comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Evan White
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Rosario.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping into the box, Josh Naylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Eddie James.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Throw won't get him.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Way to go on bed.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Keston Hiura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Encarnacion is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. D-backs lead it 2-0. Striding in once again, Giselle Antuna. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage.
Digging in now, Eddie James. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Eddie James.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Man, you smoked that thing.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Josh Naylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners on the move for second, and he'll step off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. The 3-1. And he won't have have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Keston Hiura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now both runners are breaking. Down. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Into the box now, Oscar Salinas.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Oscar.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the D-backs 2.
And that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Pale Hose used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Jorge Ruiz earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Zach Thompson wraps it up with a save, his 41st of the year. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondbacks baseball next. Jimmy Wood, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Settling in now, Jorge Pineda. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in, Eddie James. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Go two.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5 is probably a really good.
So this guy's breaking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Splash right into the pool. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. White Sox will strand 3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding into the box, Eddie James. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough. And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Arizona Diamondbacks win for a division-leading 117th time. Hunter Harvey claims the win out of the pen, his first. Henry Horton hammers down the save, his 47th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks.